Thank you for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. Wanted to ask you a few questions then about your movie. So, Bulgaria is not exactly a country I often see depicted in films. What were some of the production difficulties you faced when shooting there?
Have you seen the film?
Yes.
What do you think?
You're asking me questions now, huh? We flipped it around. I'll answer you in the second question. How about that? That'll give you an idea. I loved it. Spoiler, I loved it. It's really fun.
There was a lot of challenges during the shooting. One was the COVID period because we won support in 2019. We started preparation, but the COVID came, and
We're waiting.
This, sometimes it's tricky because during the waiting, your relation to the story is developed somehow. But finally, we managed in 2022 to start the shooting, and it was a challenge to work with this big, great cast with Margita Gosheva, Maria Bakova. With Maria Bakova actually for second time because she has a small part in our previous film, The Father, and we know her when she was student. But with Margita, we can work without to talk anything because we have experience with our previous three films with The Lesson, with Glory, and
You've got like a psychic connection, just like in the movie.
Exactly. Also, during the shooting, she managed to develop her skills as a psychic, and she walking during the crew with some equipment, especially we don't know from where she managed to take it, and we asked her, okay, which will be the good take, first, third, or second, and she asked the aliens, and during the shooting she received answers.
Well, the thing with those two directors is that they write a script, and on the set they forget the script. They don't even have it in them, the script, and they just they know exactly what the situations are. They know exactly how to dig in them, what to take from them, and then there is this third film after как се казва монтаж?
Edit.
After the editing, there was this third film. So it is a production challenge for us, them as well.
Sounds like she just paid you a compliment there, Peter. Did you get a lot of those on set? So, Margita, now to answer your question, because look, the idea of mixing the fall of communism with let's go look for an alien artifact in a small village is not an idea I've seen a lot, huh? And I love experimental cinema, so that's why I loved your film.
Thank you so much.
How did you come up with this idea? Because it's very unique.
Yeah, so it's a real story that we were inspired for the script when Christina was a kid with her family. They went to a house in the countryside, in the village, in the weekends, and one time they discovered this big military camp in the fields, and the soldier asked them for passports, papers, check them, and they were a little bit stressed to see this. And some weeks later came a newspaper article of a journalist, Georgi Statkov, who was the first journalist who discovered this, this case, and so this was the first moment. And years after it, when we met with Christina in the film school, she showed me the place with the rock, with the stone, with the title, The Hole. And we said, okay, we have to make a film about it. And later, when the idea for the trilogy came with The Lesson and Glory, our previous two films, we said, okay, the third one could be the Triumph, because somehow our first film in the trilogy, The Lesson, is connected with it's in the more late period in our democracy period. Glory is 10 years before, and Triumph actually is in the beginning of the process.
Awesome. Guys, I've been given my cue to wrap up. I just want to say this for me. I loved your film. Thank you for entertaining. Thank you for coming up with something that's actually really original. I really appreciate you both.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Giving a great performance, making a great movie, and subscribe to the channel. Go and watch Triumph. It's brilliant. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.